Gurbaz down the wicket straight away.
He's not shying away, is he? Straight away trying to come down the track. Plays that entertaining brand of cricket, Rahmanullah.
It's gone straight up in the air. Brian Bennett gets under it. Brian Bennett completes the catch.
On it. So the bounce was not to his liking. Nothing wrong about it. Yeah, tries to place it down the leg side as you called it. Goes high in the air and safely taken. Good catch to start with.
How it's playing. Crashed through the offside, and that'll be the first boundary.
Yeah, that's a good start to Hazratullah Sasai.
Oh, that struck down the ground. One bounce and 4 runs. To play it over mid-on. Now that's gone straight up in the air, and it's gone even further. First 6 of the innings.
2 back boundaries this time around. A Fuller again, and with the straight shot, it's Max.
In the air, good catch. Gwandu into the attack. The bowling change creates another opportunity. Well held.
Bringing a new bowler, not allowing for Siddiq Atal to find his rhythm. And working in the favor of Zimbabwe. It was a high catch taken nicely. Made it look very...
Outside edge and gone. Tentative little movement coming forward from Ishak. And the bowling change from Sikandar Raza effective once again.
Wide, another breakthrough. Look at that. Wonderful channel. Just outside the off stump.
Swung away on the onside. Second attempt. Catch is taken. Another wicket falls. Hazard goes. Afghanistan in tatters. 33 for 4.
Ball smiles. No timing. Trying to take advantage of the fielder up in the circle. No timing. A bit of a jab. And then a second attempt. Quite patient.
Waited till the last moment, then opening the face of the bat. It's a lightning quick outfield. And we'll go away to the boundary for 4. Gives room and hammers it straight down the ground. A powerful stroke from Azmatullah Omarjai to complete the 10th over. 10 overs gone. 57 for 4.
Have another look at the 6 as I welcome Darlington Mutambanadzo into the commentary box. Beautiful strike.
He gave himself a little bit of room to make this shot.
Catch! In the air, hanging, Burl, taken. A timely wicket.
This is the first one that's into the line of the stumps. Something behind the line there means that's a legitimate delivery. He's held it back and tempted that big shot. And he picks up his first one. Batsmen have struggled.
Catch! In the air, on the bounce. Oh no! No, 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 you cannot do that. Not with where the phase of the game is. A little bit of a mistake. Fortune for the batter.
And this time he's nailed it. He's gotten it wide and over extra cover for a very much needed boundary.
Pulled it majestically well for 4. Just breaking the shackles. Mohammad Nabi. Top edge, fine leg up in the circle. It's coming fine, and it's coming fine for 4. 100 up for Afghanistan. 16 overs gone.
Risk.
Top edge flies down to the boundary for another 4. Looking to heave it through the onside, getting the outrage, and picks up 4. Full toss, fine leg up in the circle, asking for trouble. That's an enormous hit. That's gone for 6. Brilliant connection from Nabi. Full again. Splits the ball into the offside, and it's gone away to the boundary for 4. Delicate stroke from Mohammad Nabi. Looking to bowl a slow delivery, just working through the onside. A full toss. Misfield will prompt the batter to come back. And it's gone for 4. Just cannot believe it. Lovely. Delicate. Just over the shoulder of the fielder, and will be pushed into the boundary for 4. Another misfield, another boundary. Takes the top ace. Fielder, bowler himself won't get there. He will take a single, will raise a half century as well. 450 in T20 internationals for Karim Jannat, second versus Zimbabwe. He enjoys betting in these conditions at the Harare Sports. Lifts it over into the gap and into the boundary for 4. Top is again. Keeper calls for it. Keeper takes the catch. And Garava gets another quiet.
Another top edge in the innings. This time it produces a wicket for Zimbabwe. It goes very high and it's a good catch.
Last ball of the innings will yield a single. Afghanistan posting 144 for 6.
Unbeaten at the end, 54 and 49. And the president, Mohammad Nabi, 44 and 27. That ensured that Afghanistan got
recovery for Afghanistan. And Garava 3 for 28, 1 for 26 in 4 overs for Muzarabani, 1 for 35 for Gwandu, and 1 wicket for Welling.
Ready, a bit of swing out there for him. Really sharp in swing from wide of the wicket. And what they have done for Brian Bennett. And it's a reverse, the slog sweep from Marumani. And he gets a boundary of the first delivery he faces.
I see the joy on your face.
That's in the air, and that's going to be caught. Yes, it is. And that is a well-worked wicket for Afghanistan, as Marumani is the one who perishes.
Fielders can be outside the 30-yard circle. Naveen ul Haq now bowling this full. Nothing wrong with the foot over there. And Marumani just going with a flick. One shot too many. Azmatul Omar
continue from the city end, and that's been smashed. It's the first bad ball he's bowled today, and Brian Bennett, who's been struggling.
Good shot, takes the aggressive option. One bounce and into the fence for 4. Myers with the bounce. Great given and cut away powerfully, fiercely for 4. Back-to-back boundaries. He's putting pressure back on Rashid Khan. Good given and catched on big time. Beautifully played into the gap on the offside for 4. Bennett with a brilliant 4.
Yeah, this is a really good shot.
What a beauty from Brian Bennett, man, into his 3rd over. That's found the gap, but don't worry about the gap. It's gone all the way from Dion Myers.
That is across the line from Brian Bennett. He's got it into the hole and he's found that boundary in the over.
Goes down the ground. Now, he won't get there. Rashid Khan, and it'll go away for 4. Gone up in the air. And this is going to be out. Very simple catch taken.
The angle from around the wicket. This one carries on straight. As Dion Myers is looking for turn here, looking to get it between car corner and long on, and it finds the outside edge.
Now that's gone for 4. That could also be a no ball. Across the stumps to get access. He goes down the ground. Sikandar Raza, 1 bounce, 4 runs. Struck and taken. Outstanding catch.
You need to watch how well he moves here, because Raza has actually got this one off the middle of the bat. Thought it was a boundary, but he's moved a long way to his right. And
Swept away and swept well for all the way for 6.
Well, Ryan Burl can do that. He shuffles across. He knows Nabi's going to bowl with the angle. And all he does is guide it nicely for a maximum.
Oh, yes. Oh, he says he wants to affect the game. Afghanistan will not roll over.
You can't keep him out of the game. This one just doing enough.
Left it and heaved in the air. No! Yeah! Cannot get the distance. Rashid Khan, 2 wickets in the over.
Now that's the longer side of the boundary. Rashid Khan is bowling it nicely, and Ryan Burl, after hitting that one big shot.
Slow delivery in the air. Rashid Khan gone. Yes! Undone by some smart bowling.
Takes the wicket. More importantly, it's a dot. Look at how he rolls his fingers. A cutter. He doesn't get the pace on it to his liking. Remember, these are long boundaries.
Nasakadza. Heave through the onside. Does it penetrate the gap? Yes, it does. Opens his account with the boundary. They're staying alive, Ozzy. Bang! Bang, bang, bang! One bounce, four.
Almost similar start to the over that we saw.
He does it! Oh, yes! With a boundary! What a way to start it off! What a way to learn! Kashinga Musekiwa from Kadoma to Harare wins the game for Zimbabwe.
Yeah, another hero for Zimbabwe. They lead the series 1-0, and for the first time, they beat Afghanistan in Harare.
Sekiwa does it in the end with 16 off 13, but spares 1 over, his final over, 4 overs, and they did it with Bennett's 49. Naveen.